And today we have a guest, and I'm going to introduce her in just a minute. But before that, make sure that you're in live chat, not top chat. And I'm going to do the same thing so that we can see your questions. I know that you're excited because you may have heard that our guest is Kimmy Hughes from She's in Her Apron. And we're going to do this very high-tech thing. She's on my other phone, so we're going to show her beautiful face, and you'll be able to you'll be able to ask her questions. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Do you see it now, Kimmy? Do you see me?
It's just spinning and reloading. Oh, there, I see it.
Okay. Hi, Kimmy. Okay. Hi, everyone. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I also have a Patreon channel if you need to be mentored. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put Kimmy on. Kimmy, you're signed in, and I don't show you on here, so there must be others too. So
Let me find out if people are coming on.
okay, we're going to wait.
Just wait a few minutes.
What is that behind you, Kimmy?
A pillow?
Uh-uh.
A wire?
Uh-huh.
Yep, a wire.
Uh-huh. Okay. I just wondered what it was. And now it's gone. Sort of. Okay. Oh, we have people on. Okay, ready, Kimmy? And I do this today, and I'm holding her on my phone. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to remind you all very quickly that we are in zone 5/1. So today is zone 5, which is the living room. The next 3 days that you decide to work this week in your home, if you're an at-home homemaker, will be zone 1, the entryway. If you're a payroll homemaker, you'll do those 4 units on Saturday. Okay. I'm so excited because I have my brand new planner, which I have opened up to today. I filled it all out, and today we're going to go over the planner. So let me show you the outside of the planner first. This is a planner that Kimmy put together. Show you. But the first thing I would like to do is just show you everything I've done so far in mine. So the very first page, hi, She's in Her Apron. The very first page is your um, what's it called? A year at a glance. Thank you, Kimmy. And then over on the next page is where you can put your birthdays and anniversaries. So I have birthdays here. It's in pink. Good morning from Highland, Utah, Donna Reed. Hi, Margaret Rose.
Hi, neighbor.
And then we've got on the next got the inventory for your freezer. Now you can use this inventory for your deep freeze, or in my case, hi Jennifer Paul. I've just put a kind of generic deep freezer list of things that I like to keep in my freezer because there is an available and an unavailable expiration date. So this is keeping me when I'm shopping or when I'm looking at my own freezer, do I have all these things or do I need any of these things? And I'm sure I'll continue to add as I go along. Hello, Indiana. And then when we get to the actual month, at a glance, there are 2 different months at a glance. This one I use for my family. So far, these are family things that I've put in. So I've got family and friends' birthdays. I've got my chiropractor appointments because, I hurt my back. I've got my doctor's appointment. I've got a haircut appointment because I'm cutting my hair to my shoulders on the 8th. I've got football for my grandson. And I've got some grandchildren's birthdays. So that's in there. The next one, sorry, I'm just moving you all over the place, Kimmy. The next one I'm using is for my work schedule. So I'll show you this. This is for a Better Life with Kat. Sorry, Kimmy. This is a Better Life with Kat. So you can see I have things to do on that for that. Now, Kimmy uses hers. Kimmy, do you have yours there? Kimmy has her second. Well, tell us, Kimmy, I'm going to move you over onto the other side. Hold on. There you go.
All right, so I'm using mine for my kids' schedules. I have a lot going on, and it's a lot to manage, especially if a time change happens on a tutoring session. And so I couldn't keep it all in my head. And so I'm using this to keep track of all of it. So each kid has a line. So I have 3 kids at home. One's gone and married. So this helps me keep track of their schedule, sports, tutoring, their work schedule. And so now I can see where I wasn't seeing it before that my Fridays are open for
Yay!
that. Yeah, so that's when we do, like with one of my children I homeschool, so that's when we'll be doing swimming. We have our homeschool group that day, thank goodness, because it's clear, and we could schedule more in on that day. So now that I can see it on paper, I'm like, I'm loving it. Love it.
Thanks for sharing that, Kimmy. That's awesome. Okay, then we've got the next set is your actual inventory. So I inventoried my freezer inventory, my fridge inventory, my pantry inventory, and my freezer meals. So they're here. And what I discovered was when I talked to Kimmy about it, because I started putting things in, I can't put every single thing in there, but only the things that are really important, things that are going to help you make your meals. So when you are looking at your freezer inventory, your refrigerator inventory, your pantry inventory, etc., you can say, "Oh, I can pull that and make a meal with that." So you can see it without having to go back at in the refrigerator or the freezer and try to remember. So that's what I have. And then I have a little stroke mark by each one so that once I use it, the stroke mark will go the other way and there'll be an X. So if I have 4 of something and I use 1 or 2, I would put 2 little X's there, and I know I only have 2 left. And I love that. Kimmy, that's awesome. Okay.
Look how gorgeous that looks.
This?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Okay. And then I have some menu planning ideas for the month, which I love that it's a menu planning idea for the month because these aren't necessarily my menus, they're just ideas for the month. So I've got ideas for breakfast, ideas for lunch, ideas for dinner, and I'll probably make some of these recipes. In fact, and I put also, sorry, on the shopping list what I'm going to need this month to make some of these things. So I'll be using that when I'm referring to my shopping list. I can say, oh, yeah, I forgot I need pork rinds for that low carb meatloaf or whatever. And then on the next page, just so I remember, I put where I can find those particular. Is that backwards to you guys?
No.
My writing's not backwards. Okay, so it's telling me where those recipes are on my computer or in my phone. So I've got one in books. It's a little recipe book and some more in Kindle for Trim Healthy Mama. So that's what I have there. Okay, now we're getting to the exciting parts. There's a set of squares that people are saying, what should I do with those squares? And you can do anything you want to do with those squares. But my idea, I'm going to hold my fingers around the edge here, sorry. My idea is to use it for a project. Let me get it up here. So if you were doing a project, and in this example, I don't know, I picked some random room, but it says project at the top. So you know this is your project for the month. The name of the project, I just wrote name. And then this is where you will write your vision or mission statement is under name. So that's where you will say, okay, I want this room to be clean and streamlined. I want to be able to use it to read in or do crafts in or whatever, or teach children in, whatever it is that you needed to do in that. Maybe it's a multi-purpose room. So you write several things. Under that, in the next box, I have the start date and the finish date. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Actually, that's the end of the first box. The second box is a bullet list of all the to-dos. So, and then you put how much time each of those things is going to take. So box 1, 25 minutes, box 2, 10 minutes, box 3, these are just, really generic things. But in general, how long it's going to take you to do it. So I've got remove the green chair, clean out under something, clear the shelf 1, 2, 3, and 4, remove the shelves, clear the floor, remove bag 1, remove bag 2. And then we've got continued at the top in that top other box. And in that one, maybe some questions for yourself. Do I need to buy a new chair? Do I need to buy new shelves? Can I get the rug from Sue? Can I finish painting or can I find the paint for the trim? So it's kind of like a working area. And then the end is exactly, thank you, Kimmy, for putting your planner up. Or Mr. B put it up. There's where to find Kimmy's planner, girls. But then at the end, that last box is your finish because you have to always complete the project. The problem with projects is, or anything is, that most of us never complete it. We get it at 80% and we say, oh, that's good enough. It looks so good now. I have other pressing things. So you have to stick with it till it's done. That's my rule. So On this one, I've got finish. And so for finish, paint the trim, 60 minutes. Lay the new rug, 10 minutes. Put the shelves together, 90 minutes. Place the shelves, place the new chair, arrange the books on shelf 1, shelf 2, shelf 3, shelf 4. And then your total minutes, you add them all up. In this example, it's 510 minutes. You would divide it by the number of hours in the week or minutes in the week that you'll be working. And I like you to not go more than about 30 minutes a day, 4 times a week. So that's 120 minutes. And that gives you 4 weeks in one day. Or because when you're working for 3 weeks or more, I want you to add a week because you never know what's going to happen. And you don't want to leave in the middle. So you add a week and it comes out to 5 weeks in one day. Oops, 5 weeks in one day. So then you'd go back over to your finish date and put your finish date 5 weeks and one day later. And any other days that you need to take out, like if you find there's a holiday in there or you forgot you're going on vacation during that time, you add that time in too. And I'm perspiring and I think it's because my back is hurting, but that's okay. Okay, now we're going to go to the most exciting part, which is the spread for the week. So let's look at this. I love this. Hang on. Oops, are you still there, Kimmy?
I'm here.
Okay, how do you think I'm doing so far, Kimmy, on my book?
You're doing
I
awesome.
love it. Okay, this is my personal stuff right here. This is my spread for the week. So for me, I'm going to show you one page at a time. Sorry. So for me, today's the 30th. It's weekly home blessing hour. You can see that I'm going to do my weekly home blessing hour because I'm working from 10 to 4:30. That's what that little arrow is. Every day I drew a box in there to show when I'll be working so I can see when I have free time during the day. So from 10 to 4:30 to 5:30, I'll be doing my weekly home blessing hour. Then we're in zone, and I already told you which zone we're in, but it's also down here, living room slash entryway. So it's 5/1. And I've put the things I want to do in those areas. So for 5, I wanted to wipe down the couch. It's a leather couch. I've already done that. So I checked it off on the side. See my little check? And I've also done my 9 a.m. chiropractic appointment. I just got back from the chiropractor. And then I'm now working 10 4:30. And then when I'm done, I'm going to do the weekly home blessing. Now, Mr. B is going to help me, especially now that my back is broken in two. But I've got a little vacuum that runs itself. And I'm also doing some other things. So let me show you that. Over here on the morning routine, I'm sorry I can't say hey to everybody while you're popping in, but hello, I love you. Thank you for being here. Um, so the morning, see, it says morning routine, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday? Yes,
Yep.
Sunday. Because most routines happen every day. Well, I've written down check my planner first because that's what I'm worst at. And I think most of you have a problem with checking your planner. Check this planner. When I checked the planner, I remembered, oh, in red, because that's what I need for a focus, I have a doctor's appointment this morning. So I made sure I got up and got that done. The second thing was my actual morning routine, which for me, I don't need to write out the specifics because I know what it is. Get up, make the bed, face, brush my teeth, moisturize my skin, put on some makeup, fix my hair. Believe it or not, that happened. Um, get dressed, make breakfast. That's my morning routine. If you were missing something, you could write that down instead in that spot. So let's say that you have a problem swishing and swiping. Well, you could put that down. Okay. So that's what I did, morning routine. And you can see it's all done. I did make the bed, but I didn't get it done until I got back from the chiropractor and I had to make it very carefully because of my back. So I'm not washing my sheets because I can't get them off the bed right now. I just physically can't. So I'm doing laundry. I'm doing towels this morning, but I will get them done. The next thing is check answers and comments. So I've kind of worked my business into this as well. So you can see there's a check mark by that. I've done that this morning. And then record videos. I haven't been able to do that yet. I'll be doing that on one of my breaks. And then the last was check email and social, my personal things. I've done that. So those things are done, and I feel really on top of it. Even as your fly lady, I need direction. I need accountability. This holds me accountable. The last part is the evening routine. And there I have make dinner, the evening routine part A and the evening routine part B. As you know, I split the routine up. I do the right after dinner, if you're going to take your shower then. You could take it in the morning. This morning, I actually took it before I went to the doctor. Um, but take your shower, wash your face, moisturize your skin, lay out your clothes, put your PJs on, put your dirty clothes away, or hang up your clean clothes, whatever. That's part A. Then have dinner. No, that was after dinner. Then later on, right before bed, part B is to actually go in the kitchen, make sure the sink is cleaned out and dried out, get a new towel out, and then any other things you might want to do. For me, it would be to close these blinds in the RV. For you, it might be to make sure the door's locked. Maybe you let the dog out one last time, those little things. And then go brush your teeth and floss your teeth before bed. That's part B. So it's very simple. And then the last part of this is 1 hour of YouTube. I'm allowing myself to watch videos for 1 hour. And so maybe that means I can watch one thing, maybe it means I can watch two things, but I really don't want to watch more than an hour. And then the last thing is to review this planner for tomorrow. That's so critical. Now, there's one last part before I turn this page to the second part, and that is your focus. And my focus is to flirt with Mr. B this month. That's or this week. I'm flirting with Mr. B. I'm making an effort to do that. My bedtime is 10 p.m., waking up at 6 a.m. Now, I may edit that to 11 or to 11 to 7 or something like that, but it's good to have a focus and to look at that every day and to really get that in your heart. Okay? Did you like that one, Kimmy?
Oh, yeah, he likes that one.
All right, and then on the second part, it's just a continuation of that weekly flow. So you can see on Thursday, I'm still working 10 to 4:30. I'm still, it's at the very tip. Oh, I didn't tell you this. At the very tip top, I wrote weekly home blessing, planning and desk day, free day, um, errand day, car and purse day, family day, and church. That's what I wrote on the top of mine. So however you want to, you know, put that up there, but it's a good idea so you can remember what's happening on your weekly plan. So I've got that. I've got my zone continued, which is what that arrow is on the first one for Friday. My work time is on there, and then what I'm going to do is car and purse from 4:30 to 5:30. Okay, and then the next day, Saturday, I work from 9:30 to 11:30 this week. So the top area is just open for routines, and the bottom area says football, 7 p.m. Nice away. That's my grandson's football game. The whole reason we're in this area right now is to watch him play football and to watch my other grandchild march in the band. Unfortunately, he hyperextended his knee and can't march, but this one is getting his name called when he's doing the sacks. It's awesome. Okay, and then Sunday is just an open kind of a family church day. Now, on the right-hand side of this, on your right-hand side of this page, you'll see I have some menus written in there. So I've got stuffed bell peppers and salad. That's what I'm making tonight. Hamburger patties and broccoli. Black beans, quinoa, and a sweet potato. Soup, tilapia and cheesy cauliflower. Eating out, and then roast and green beans. That's what the basics are this week. That doesn't mean that that's all I'm going to have, but it gives me the basics for what I want to have. Okay, now we're going to go to, I think that's it, Kimmy. That's it. And then it just sort of repeats itself for the rest of the month, correct?
Yeah, at the end of the month, you have another 4 block
I see that.
grid, which you could use as a reflection if you wanted to on how the month went, if you want to make goals, or if you want to use it geared toward
It could
your
be
kids' work. If you have 4 kids or more, you could divide that up.
Oh yeah.
So I just left it blank to use it for anything.
Exercise, Bible study. It could be anything. Absolutely.
Anything. I left
Absolutely.
it open for that purpose.
Okay, so now that we have Miss Kimmy here, I'd like to open this up for questions. I'm sorry I missed your comments. I glanced as you were coming in, and I welcome you and love you with all my heart. Let's ask Kimmy some questions, okay? I know there's only 49 of you on here right now, which isn't a lot, but when this is actually watched, there'll be over 1,000 of you. So you're going to want to ask good questions so that those other people can get a good answer from Kimmy. I'm going to switch hands. Kimmy, my hand's getting tired.
Yes.
I'm so professional.
And I'll get back on your video later this afternoon, and any questions that they have, I can type them in for reply to them.
That'll be awesome. Okay, so beautiful T. Rachel. Hey, Kimmy, thanks so much for the fall decor video.
Oh, you're welcome.
Maybe that'll be part of my 1 hour video tonight. I'll get to watch that.
Yeah,
Okay. What's that? What else, girls? I know they're madly typing, but it takes a minute for them to come through.
it's fun. So, yeah, I used my planner last night. I started diving in it and planning for the week. And it was just so nice because I've been using a mock-up planner that I received from in the Leafy Treetop. So I had to like cross off the dates on the weekly spread for August and put August dates in. But it's like I could not wait to dive in. I've been out of a planner for almost 2 years and been using a notepad like Apron's on. And that's how I've been doing my planning. So
Well, Kimmy,
I've
we
been
have a
wanting to
we have a
get back in
question
plan
for
so
you.
bad.
We have a question for you. Michelle Kennedy Hawkins wants to know if you mail your planners to Canada.
We sure do.
Mhm.
We sure do. They'll ever.
Where are they from? You get one from Kimmy.
Yep.
And just go to that link. Larry also put it in the link below. Okay. Kimmy, do you have yours filled out? Did you want to share it with us?
Sure.
Because hers will look different and yours will look different. I just want you to know that it's the perfect planner for the Flylady system. But
Yeah.
yours might look a little different because you have a different life. Beautiful Rachel
Right.
said, Kimmy, did you say you'll be showing how you'll use your planner with your daughter's school plans?
I don't have homeschool in here. I just have in that dual calendar where they need to be for tutoring and theater and sports and work.
Okay.
So.
And we also have a question for you from Barb. She wants to know when we'll be able to order the 2022 planner.
Ooh, okay. So I actually have a meeting today right after this at the warehouse. So we're finalizing some things for 2022. We're offering a lot more. And I should have a good idea of when, but we're reaching for the end of October that
Good.
you'll be ordering. Yeah,
I'll be ordering mine.
An exact date I don't have yet. So.
I'll be ordering mine. Okay, we've got another comment on here. I think it was Roll Tide. Good morning, Roll Tide. Hi, Mary. Tony Wadsworth, I'm waiting for your planner to arrive, so this is perfect timing for me. Excellent. Okay, Kimmy, go ahead and show yours.
Okay, so this is the first page where the morning routine is. So I put a sticker here and here to cover up a boo-boo I made. I thought there was tutoring this week and for my son, and there isn't. This is the week that was off. So I just covered it with a sticker, so no big deal. So I use it as everywhere I need to be and the kids need to be. This is the when I set up the planner, the first thing I designed were these vertical boxes to alert me where I need to be, where do we need to be, because it was getting lost in other planners. So that's how I use it. So there's no forgetting. So, but at the bottom, like I have film day. You could do your weekly home blessing. You could do procrastination day here. So like here I have garbage day. I have a birthday down here. So the bottom is always going to be like those special things here. That right here it says Swiss days. We're going up to Midway and doing Swiss days, and then
I used to live in Midway.
Yeah, there's Swiss days. We got invited to go to an art gallery and meet some artists. So
fun.
I know. It's like that's an honor.
It is.
So and then we're leaving this weekend, so I have that here. So I just use it the top where I need to be because I have ADHD. I have shown up a day before an appointment, thinking that was the day.
Oh, I did that last week, except I didn't leave the house. I looked at my planner like 2 seconds before I left the house. It's like, oh, wrong date.
Yeah, so this is just alerting me, and that's it. And then I put the special things at the bottom. And then here I have my morning routine and my evening routine. Now, my morning routine, I know by heart. It's like all the same things. So right now I'm focusing on some new habits and things that I want to work on. So so I have prayer right in the morning. I have laundry, dishwasher. So if the kids don't empty it before school, I take care of it. And then dinner, what's going on for dinner tonight, and then my lemon water.
Good girl.
And then make bed, which I usually always do, but I just like checking that one off
Focus.
for some
It
reason.
makes you feel good. Okay, we've got a couple of comments and questions. Let's get these real quick. Barb says, great, thanks, I'll be ordering. Rachel said, beautiful tea. Rachel said, okay, I was thinking of using your planner for my kids' home curriculum to have for our state.
Oh, you totally can on that dual calendar. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Robin Adams, will there be a calendar coming out next year? The 4-month seems a bit pricey. Will next year's be pricey?
No. Okay. See, it's not much more to make for a year. So I know everyone was so worried about that, but it's not. Really happy about the pricing for a yearly. And then, so you'll be able to get it for a year. Awesome. And we're still offering the 4-month planner. I'm not going to be ordering a year. I'm going to be doing the 4-month. I'm loving the size. I love the feel.
I do too.
And I need shiny and new.
Me too, Kimmy.
I need it shiny and new often.
I think a lot of people do.
With the 4 months.
And you know what else?
We are going to be offering a bundle where you can get 4 months for the year.
That's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm going to be doing. So I don't have to worry about remembering to reorder. But I wanted to say to everyone, I love, this is a very small coil because it's not a giant book. So when you're writing in this book and you're writing on the left-hand side and you're right-handed, that coil doesn't get in the way. It's awesome. I love this. And I love that it's skinny. I love that it's flexible. And stick it in my purse. If I need to bend it a little bit, I can do that. I just love this. It's so beautiful too. I love that. Okay, we have a couple more comments. Hold on. My planner, this is Connie Miller. My planner was shipped last week, probably here today or tomorrow. I'm so excited. Kimmy, will there be a site to give a review after we try it for a while?
Yes. So right now, use in the Leafy Treetop / She's in Her Apron where you bought it. Leave a review. Leave any comments there. And we'll get them. We are working on our website right now. We're just working on the photography of it. And so my hope and prayer is that for the launch for the 2022, it'll be on our website, but it'll be linked to Treetop, our manufacturer.
Awesome.
So, yeah, this was a collaboration with them this go around. So you have some of the tones of the Leafy Treetop and I love about them. And so, but yeah. But
it's going to be more. It's going to be more
way,
you.
It's available over there.
But it's going to be all you. A little more.
But you know what? They're a lot like me.
I know.
They're amazing.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a couple comments here. Let's see. Nancy R said, "Good morning, safe in coastal Mississippi. Thank the Lord." Well, praise the Lord. Good. I'm so happy for you guys. We've been keeping everybody in our prayers. Forever Mimi says, "Good morning." Tony Rose said, "Good morning, everybody. Good to see you live." Dickie Talmadge said, "My planner should be here any day, and I love planner." Me too, Dickie. Whatever is lovely. I'm late to the party. Where do we get the planner? I don't see a link. The link will be on here at the end. Mr. B will put it in the drop down and he'll go ahead and put it in now in the comments so you can see it. There it is. It's in the leafytreetop.com / She's in Her Apron or click the link. Okay, let's see. We've got some more coming in. Jen Barletta, so excited to try one. I'm still debating on one for now to try and see and decide how it works for us, and then the yearly, or just wait for the yearly. But now it sounds like the 4-month may be a great idea. I love it, Jen. I love it. Hi. Yes. Dickie, hi. I can't read your name. I'm sorry. Dickie said, I went to my hair appointment a day early. Yes, you're going to love the focus section. Yes. Teresa Rothwell, good morning from Canada. And there's the link right there. Congratulations from Rachel. And Barb said, excited that there will be a bundle for the year. Love the idea of a 4-month, easy to take with him. What lovely said. Thank you. And it's Therese, by the way. Hi, Therese. Is this Therese Enzi? Said thank you. You're welcome. Okay, let's continue with yours if you want to share anything else in yours.
Yeah, also in my morning routine, I made my own circles for it because there wasn't another line. I put vanity. I'm really trying to wipe down and clear off my vanity after I get ready in the morning. So I want to make that a habit. So I put that in my morning routine. And then for my evening routine, I have personal prayer, couples prayer, tomorrow's dinner, run the dishwasher because I feel that, baby, and there's times that doesn't get
exactly because you're one of us.
Wash face, that's a new habit. When I think about it, I wash my face, so I'm really, really trying to make that more of a habit. And just the sweep and spot mop.
Like after
So,
dinner. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then for the zone, I knew it was the end of 5, start of 1, but I did that last week because it's summer. We got in there, we cleaned up the porch, and so I'm like, no, what I'm feeling right now, and this is what I did for this week because we're going out of town at the end of the weekend. I decided that I was going to focus on declutter and organizing. So for here, so I'm working on the towel cabinet because I can't get my towels again. So right now, that's the priority.
Well, you use big towels, Kimmy. Very big towels.
Those Costco towels are the bomb, Kat.
But you know what Kimmy is saying about, she did that last week, and that's perfectly okay. Especially when I mentor you personally, we discuss that. Your house is divided up in zones based on the way your home is. This original Flylady system was conceived by Marla Silly based on the way her house was designed. So if you could just take 5 areas of your house and divide them up, that's how you would do it. I just use the general one because it works for me. But if it doesn't work for you, or if you just want to do something special, like work on your shelves, you can do that. Okay. Okay. I've got a couple comments, Kimmy, and then we'll let you share some more. Connie said, bundling the floor planners will be wonderful. Therese gave us a thumbs up, and she said, I think that Kimmy adjusts her plans according to what she needs to do. Just what we were talking about. Exactly. Nancy said, love the idea of the 4-month planner too. Okay, thanks for your comments, girls. Go ahead, Kimmy. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
So towel cabinet under the sink in my bathroom, and even though that's for the bathroom zone, but that's what needs to get done right now. It's gotten a little chaotic under there. My zone 1 is done already, so that's where I'm putting my energy. And then the buffet table, if you guys watched the fall video, that part wasn't edited in, but it needs organizing, and it's driving me crazy. And so that's what I'm going to focus on. And then my food storage room, because we have a case lot sale happening here in Utah, and I just want to straighten it up for that. But next week, I am ready for zone 2 in the kitchen, just like the Flylady follows it. My food storage room could wait till zone 2, but no, I'm going case lot shopping. So
it's fine.
Get done now.
It's fine.
So, yeah.
And it's the same thing for people who are canning. Right now is the time where a lot of people are canning. You almost have to put everything on hold but routines and can. That's all the time you have. If you have a new baby, you just have to put everything on hold and nurse and take care of a new baby and just do your routine. So yours is going to look different, and that's what's so wonderful about it. It's really designed for our system, but it can be edited to fit you. Just like me, I put that extra little block in there to put my work schedule in. But I'm not doing the payroll homemaker. I'm doing the regular homemaker plan because I have time to do it. And I don't have little children. That makes a big difference. Okay, anything else, Kimmy?
And then for my focus for this week, I chose more time for scripture study, personal scripture study. And that's just what's been on my heart, and that's what I'm focusing on. And another week, it could be something geared toward the house.
Flirt with Derek.
Yep, that's what's on my heart right now. And I don't have much on the to-do brain dump right now. I just have 2 things. But then my meals, I did not fill out because I am filming today and tomorrow some cooking videos, and there's going to be a lot of meals, and those are our meals for all week. So I didn't fill it out because I'm filming.
Exactly. You don't want to reveal what you're going to make either.
That's true.
Also,
but yeah, I was like, no, our fridge is going to be filled with meals that we'll be able to just heat up and eat all week. So I didn't feel that.
And you can just write those down in your freezer section or that prepared food section. Rachel says, does it have an area where I could put my weekly home hour list? And I would say absolutely. There are so many note pages. Remember Kimmy showed you and I showed you that last 4 boxes of the month? Right in front of that is an extra page, and I think there's some in the front. There's some extra pages, right, Kimmy?
Oh, yeah.
So I'll show you what that looks like. Hold on. There's a 2-page spread right after the last week of the month that looks just like this. You see? So you have lots of room to write those kinds of things in your book. Now, we don't have a little tab for that, so you can make yourself a little tab. You can buy those little sticky tabs. I put these in to give me an idea. Or you can purchase those little clips that you can put in, whatever you need to do. And Kimmy was talking about that, weren't you, Kimmy? Little clips.
Yes, it was last night.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm. No, I thought about that when designing the planner. I was like, all right, I know there's not an area for weekly home blessing, but I thought these vertical boxes are long enough that if you wanted to write them in, you could. You could put it in on your focus part. You could put it in on your focus part if you wanted to, because not everybody that is going to be purchasing my planner knows the Flylady
That's
system
true.
or follows the Flylady system.
That's true.
But I did teach them about zones in the beginning, and that's why I have that QR code that they could scan to go watch the video. So I know that it's not in here, but you could even put it in your to-do list here if you wanted to. But there's plenty of room in your vertical box that you could put that in.
Mm-hmm.
So
good. Excellent. And I didn't even show that part where you have the actual day in the very right after the birthdays and anniversaries in the very front when I showed you, there is a 2-page spread, and I'm going to show you page by page, that gives you, it says pop into zone cleaning. POP stands for progress, not progress over perfection. That's Kimmy's saying. So she uses POP, which I love. And what this is for you girls, a lot of you would say, what do I do once I've decluttered? Once you've decluttered, here's some ideas of things to do that she actually got from Flylady.
Yep.
And so she separated it into 5 areas, but you can have some more if you have different rooms. And it'll give you an idea. They're almost the same for every room. I mean, a lot of them repeat. Yeah. So it's easy. And I saw 2 other comments. Let's see what they were. I think she just cut it super cute. I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means? Oh, I have to interrupt and say how nice Kat's hair is today. I haven't had internet around too much. Oh, please, girl. But thank you. I haven't cut it. It's going to be cut soon to my shoulders, and it'll be a lot more manageable. If you haven't watched Kimmy's channel, Connie says do so, especially the Halloween coming up. As you all know, Kimmy loves her some Halloween. Rachel says, love that. Barb says, I love that there's a place for the daily menu, but I also like to add my daily clothes selection. Any thoughts as to where to add that each day? Same thing, just what we were saying. You can use any of those blocks to put your clothes selection, or you could just put it on a blank page. Another thing I forgot to show you. Let's see, hold on, because it's so exciting, is in the spread, getting there. I didn't show you this. I just totally glanced over it. It's your brain dump. Okay, so when your brain is spinning out of control and you're just like a centrifuge throwing things because you're like in a vortex, that's when I want you to brain dump. Put that stuff down, write it down. Then once it's down, you can prioritize it. And then you can take it and go place it in your planner. You can see I have a plan for you. It happened right here at the brain dump. That's where it starts. And the other thing is there is a expenses section. And in mine, you can see I wrote goal, no spend week. I don't want to spend anything this week. So I put that in there. But you can put whatever you spend, if it was a need or a want, and how much it was. So that's really about, I mean, for me, that would be personal spending. It could be anything. You could use it any way you want to. It's not a budgeting, it's not a budget, but it is a budgeting tool. It helps you control what you're spending because when you're more in control. Okay. All right. And I think we had another comment.
You could thank Kat for that.
Well, Sherry said, Sherry said, I love a no spend week. I love that. I think it's awesome. I hope people are liking that. I think that it's so important to pay attention. You know, I was in banking at the end of my career, and I saw people who were wealthy who did track, and before you knew it, they could overdraft their account, and they had loads of money, and they had no reason not to pay a bill, no reason not to have their account go into overdraft, but they just weren't paying attention. So you have to pay attention. And especially if you are not a wealthy person, like most of us are not, we need to pay attention to how much money is coming out of our pockets every day. Because if you add that up, if you just go willy-nilly and just spend anything and you write it down in here and then add it up for the month, see how much money. All right, Kimmy, anything else you want to add today?
No, I'm just excited to bring it to everybody. I was excited to put my brain into a planner form. And if it helps any of you, that just makes me happy because there's so many amazing planners, but our brains all work differently. So I hope this can help your brain. I hope that it can help you. I'm loving it. The weekly layout, I was so excited about creating, and it's been helping me all summer, just using it and testing it and changing things. And I'd like to thank Kat because she really was amazing. And every time I called her, I said, "What do you think of this?" Like, I really respected her thoughts and opinions on the planner. And so thank you, Kat. Thank you for being awesome
thank
and
you for
supportive.
thank you for including me. Thank you for writing this book. I mean, making this book. It's been so. I was so excited, as you well know, because we were on the phone, to fill it in yesterday because it's a brand new week and it was my first opportunity because I just got it to fill it in and to be able to use it. And this morning when I woke up, I felt so in control and so accountable to my planner. It made me feel better. And I know that, you can't believe that I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I don't because I'm an ADD person. And if I don't have it written down, it will fly out of my head and then I'll be all messed up. So
Yep.
use your planner, girls. Okay, I got one more comment and then we're going to go, I think. Maybe two. Rachel said, I've watched her latest school meal prep and snacks twice since I've had Wi-Fi. Have a great day, ladies. And the budget part looks great. It can help me hold off on Sam's Club's trip spending instead of spending small here and there a lot. So I know what you mean. You really be purposeful and mindful when you spend makes a big difference. And Sunny said decluttering helps you spend way less. Who wants to buy something you'll just have to declutter later? Absolutely. All right. That's it for today, girls. Kimmy, thank you again so much. I love you with all
Thank
my
you.
heart. You're just
I love
precious.
you too.
Have a wonderful day. Here's the link. And always remember, everyone, that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.